try this again. How did I do that again? Turn the thing on the bottom and go. No. When I didn't have the camera on, I did it perfectly. It's kind of interesting. I can do it without the camera, but I don't know. Anyway. Well, I can tell that will get done quick that way, but see if you go this way, and you see that this has got to go here, and that's got to flip, that's got to flip, and you just come the other way to solve it. And if you go the other way, oh, that's still the same way, it goes over this way, come over this way, so I got to go over to the left and do that. So now it's over this way, so you come over to the right, so you go to right to go left, and left to go right. There we go. Then this pattern, come over one, which puts it, I don't know what I did, but that's not the one I wanted, but that goes like that. Put it over here and I go, come over one. Yeah, that's done. But over one, that's what it is. And I come over here, over one. Yeah, it puts it this way, where the top's done, it's middle done, bottom, this gotta go, is all solved, but this has got to go over here, and that's got to go there, and that's got to go there, and that's got to there. You just go, come over, and it's solved. But the other thing, I don't know why I can't seem to get it right. Maybe it's only a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I'll put that up there. I don't know. It's something going wrong. But I did it perfectly every other time. And now I can't even get that right. What am I going wrong in the routine? I don't know. The top. Let me see. Yeah, it goes there. I'm just, when the color went wrong, I did it perfectly here. Anyway, this part's gonna get solved. See, you go this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. See, now the top's still good. One side's done on the left, and we see that this has got to go clockwise. So I don't understand when I put it in the back and do this. Clockwise would mean this way, and if it was over, you go the other way. So it was counterclockwise, but see, these are going, so I go this way, that goes up, this comes back. I don't know why it's not doing it. That is so weird. I do it right, and then I can't do it right. Put up first down there, and try it again. This way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. And then this way, I go this way, that way. Maybe it's this way, after I go that way. I don't know, I'm all mixed up again. Let me try it again. This way, that way, go up again, this way, that way. Still didn't do it. I did it perfectly when the camera wasn't rolling. That's what I don't understand. Why does it? It's a big mystery, of course. Okay. See, now the bottom got done. See? I didn't have to do the bottom. See? It happens. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's one time I'll do it. That puts it, no, I didn't quite do it. I just messed it up. And that puts that in. The yellow. See? Okay, that's there. Okay. Okay, the red goes over here. Well, I forgot I gotta put the blue up. Okay, what am I looking for? Alright. Let's do that. Okay, is that pattern? See, I can do the pattern even for that. And then it puts it in the pattern to come over to the right, to the left. I can do that. So, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, that way. Which will be all done except for one side. And see, it's clockwise, so if it's clockwise, I put it like this. And I go this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. See, now it puts it for the counterclockwise, well, it's got to go there and there. So I just do the pattern again, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. See, it's solved, but I don't know. This way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, that. See, if it's this way, I turn it this way and do the same. This way, that way, this way, that way. Where am I going wrong in this thing? I'm certainly not doing it right. I know that much. The top's done. Okay. I had this thing down pat. Now I can't even do that. This way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way. And if it's going this way, I know to go this way and turn it this way. This way. Logic says that's still going forward when I come back. But see, that should have matched up with that. Well, I don't know, but the thing got done. What do you know? Well, anyway, it got done. However, I just did it. Same back time, same back channel. See, checkerboard is this. Once, twice, 3 times. You got checkerboard all around. You do it again. Once, twice, 3 times. In other words, I'm doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm doing 2 each time. But when I do it faster, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3 times to do checkerboard. 1, 2, 3. See? Boom, boom, boom. So if I do a Stephen Brundage mix, I have my checkerboard, do a Stephen Brundage spin, and do checkerboard again. And if I remember when I think I started with the white, yeah, and the thing solved. Or I can use a Stephen Brundage mix. And this This is a Stephen Brundage mix. Here comes the hardest Stephen Brundage mix. Oh boy. That's the hardest one I can do for that. But if I had a little bit of Stephen Brundage mix and add the checkerboard mix of mine and then solve it, it'd be an extra mix on top of a mix. Stephen Brundage even said you'll play fine patterns on your own. And Henry Harris and Sam Hung said the same thing. And I think Craig Petty and Kevdy and Connicott said the same thing. Richard Nardi does the mind reading routine with the deck of cards. And the Kevdy and Connicott combine the Rubiks Cube with the deck of cards. And Craig Petty does the same thing. But Richard Nardi does the mind reading act without the cards to show that you can do it with or without the Rubiks Cube. You know, you just pick your preference. When you get Craig Petty's Cube 52, you get 9 hours of fun.